Hi, my name is Chantal Joffe and I'm a painter. I've always painted people in some form, heads, bodies, faces. It's always people. I was thinking a lot about that, what it is to paint somebody who's different from yourself in any way, and I guess that's maybe what the show's about. Like trying to think about ideas around that, and so the title, The Print, is a kind of, what does it mean? What does any of it mean? So I kind of like that the print has all kinds of different connotations, I guess. And there's something about somebody who's, as Richard is, completely naked, that he's kind of a prince because he's kind of inhabiting his own naked self. One of the people I painted is my best friend's son, Fraser, and me and my daughter always refer to him, he's very handsome. We call him the Disney Prince because he looks like, the prince in a Disney. He's got really big eyes. He's just beautiful. I think the two different groups of work are quite different. I love to hear people. I love to hear what they're thinking, and I like that to be part of the painting. Well, it's very much, their paintings, they're about masculinity, I guess, and they're all people who identify as men, and I wanted it to be about, I guess when I'm putting the group together, it was different ways of seeing what it is to be a man, if that makes sense, or understanding the vulnerability, but it's simpler than that. All people who were very vulnerable, I guess, both groups. In a way, in a funny way, I don't think it matters. They're friends and they're people I love, and that's kind of what matters, the relationship. The grouping is interesting, but it's really just about people. But I did like the idea of an exhibition where maybe men could see paintings of men which weren't a kind of cliche of masculinity, where they felt vulnerable or domestic or, I don't know, just beautiful or just none of the expectations. There was a sort of gentleness maybe or something, or just different possibilities for what you could be. I just thought, well, just if one little kid wandered in and had a different sense of what he could grow up to be, or she could grow up to be, or they could grow up to be, that's my hope, really. So if there were any way that somebody saw that and saw themselves in these pictures, that would be a good thing. I hope people are surprised to find some giant naked men lounging around at the Exchange. I hope that's a good thing.